Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. Coming up on the show today, Jane by the Starship, plus mental math and a duet. It's all coming up in just a minute.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
Tell us about Hawaii.
I get very confused over there, and I'm always trying to read signs, because all they have are vowels. You read signs, and some signs, they have an arrow that says E-I-E-I-O. Yeah, come on, where is that going to go?
Obviously, to a pineapple farm.
Yeah, what is that? And I'm always trying to, I'm trying to impress. I was with this girl, and I'm trying to impress her about how much I know about Hawaii. It's my second time there, and I'm like, I go, oh, now look here. This is the Ni-I-I-I-Pu'u lo o-o-k-a-uti. And she said, that's lookout, you idiot. I guess I'm a little used to read these signs around here.
I see.
Fascinating. They have 2 airports on the island of Maui, and one is called like Hili Wili Puli, and then they call the other one Wili Wili Pali, and then I go to the wrong one, and I'm the idiot. You're supposed to be Hili Wili Puli, not Wili Wili Pali. If they're going to be an hour and a half apart, they shouldn't sound exactly the same. Not Hili Wili Puli, Wili Wili Pali. I have a theory, and I think everything in Hawaii was named by Mel Tillis in a hurry, is what happened. They just brought Mel over. Mel, what'd you call that? Okay, come on over here. Pie. Mel, what would you call that big, beautiful bird? Well, I. Yeah, that's good. That's the I bird.
It's our way of making sure you haven't missed anything. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Josh.
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
There's Chrissy Lee.
Tom's taking a couple of days off. So we have Willie sitting in, which is nice.
That's right. State and federal law. All radio shows have to have a Griswold employed somehow.
Not a bad idea. It's a good law.
Not a bad idea.
No. We got a letter from Jane. She says, I love seeing Willie.
Oh.
Miss him on the show.
Thank you, Jane.
Love you, Jane.
Pix doll. What's her name? Jane.
Jane.
Prove it with pigs, Janie. Prove it.
Was that Starship or Airplane, Jane? Jane.
Starship.
How's that go? How's that go?
I just remember.
You like Starship?
If we're talking Starship name songs, it begins and ends with Sarah.
Oh.
Sarah.
I believe.
Go ahead. I know what Chick's
Jane was Jefferson Starship. Sarah was Starship.
Yes.
I believe Starship has the, over and over again, the top worst song in the history of the world is voted for by Rolling Stones.
Yes.
Oh, I know. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they do.
We Built the City.
Yeah. That's completely wrong. That's a good
but
song.
It's kind of
song.
All right, I'll be honest. We loved it when we were 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
We couldn't get enough of it.
Did you have?
Were you roller skating to that?
Absolutely. I mean, there's no doubt.
I hope it was one day you got picked up from show choir a little late, you couldn't change, and you're roller skating in a sequins vest. We built this city,
Oh,
yeah.
We built the city on rock
Down the side, being pelted with half full sodas.
and then they put who they put in there? The Great Favaz or somebody? He's that's right, Casey. St. Louis, St. Louis. We built this city. Remember they?
I love Favaz. Yes.
Help the song along.
Right.
They put the radio stations in.
Sure they did.
Gonna hit you hard with a little Jefferson Starship.
This song is great. Or worse.
This part.
You don't like this one, Pat? No.
When they get to it, it's pretty good.
I think so too.
2, 3.
You like this one? Did you have the wrong song in mind? Yeah.
I do like this.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And then, Mickey Thomas, who also sang
I love his voice,
Fooled
yeah.
Around and Fell in Love, right? Yeah.
Wow.
That is
Well,
nice.
your nuts got to be in your neck to sing that high.
Boy, in the 80s, everybody sang so high.
Yeah, they
didn't
did. They can't do that now, though. It's harder.
Yeah.
They lower the key.
Everybody sounds like typo negative.
Everybody sounds like Tom Waits.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Another letter.
Yes.
A late entrant. I was wondering where Christy got the llama on her laptop.
Oh, right here? This one?
Yeah, that's
From a
the,
llama farm, and I had the card in my closet, and I meant to bring it in, and I can't remember.
And that's
the name.
made from actual, is it alpaca or llama?
This is alpaca.
And it's made from actual alpaca fur?
Yes.
A
And
wool?
Willie got me one. That, sadly, Willie. I loved my little alpaca, but so did Leo, my dog. In fact, Leo carried that around until there was no hair left.
You gifted me a suitcase made out of alpaca. Remember that?
I did?
The alpaca suitcase.
There it is. Come on, folks. Right down the middle.
The sniper.
Godwin got your ass, Christy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it sucked me right in, didn't it? And I apologize for the people that sent me that I can't remember their names. I'll find out. Tell her I'll find
They
out.
also wanted to know if it vibrates.
No, it doesn't vibrate.
Fred nothing.
But his
Let's
hat
make
comes
it up.
off. Look at this.
I like that way more than I thought I would.
Hey, it's real cold. Put that hat back on.
Okay.
I remember my first. I lost my mind when I got my first GI Joe. It was like $2, the 12-inch doll.
I was going to ask if they were like Barbie size,
Yeah, they're
right?
12-inch, and you could like get. That reminded me of taking the hat off the GI Joe, and he's in the Marines. Oh no, he's going to go in the Army, and you change his outfit.
That's an actual knit cap. That's a good cap.
Yes, it is. It's actually, yeah.
What else could you put that?
My penis.
Boy,
that's
you know
right.
what? You really could.
You're darn right.
You could.
Who'd like
You
to
want
see
to try
that?
it?
I'd like to see that.
Keep that thing warm. Avoid shrinkage.
All right.
Who is doing it first?
This.
Going to do that
Look,
with mine.
that is so inappropriate, and I
Okay.
would never do
No,
it
no.
unless we had a little scarf to match.
Here's what we do.
Yeah.
Here's what we do, and we're giving her fair warning.
Or a necktie.
That llama's always there at her workstation.
Yes.
When she's not here, we'll just take turns taking it into the bathroom. Wear the hat.
Yeah.
Put it back on the llama. Say nothing. And just sit here and smile when she picks it up. Who's in? I'm in.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Ace, you in? Anna, baby. Ace is in. All right.
Okay.
It'll be like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I'm excited.
I guess I'm going to have to take the llama home today.
Brotherhood of the traveling peen cap.
Either that or get a new hat.
Yeah.
Well, the results are in the Name a Snowplow contest from the Minnesota Department of Transportation. There are 8 different winning names for 8 different snowplows.
Okay.
Number 1, we're off to see the blizzard.
I like it.
I like that too.
Number 2, I think what might be my favorite, Snotorious B.I.G.
That's very good.
Very good.
Wow.
Anthony Sledwords.
Oh, yeah. Like Anthony Edwards.
Yeah. I don't care for that one.
I like it because it's very silly.
Yeah.
And this is, I don't understand this one. You're Welcome is the name of one of the Snowplows. That's a winning name.
Well,
You're welcome. The one
It's out there working hard.
yeah, they clean your street
in
for you.
District 2 of Northwest Minnesota. They should have named one of them Jeremy Renner. He's okay.
Yeah,
he's fine.
He's fine now.
It sounds a little funny.
Oh, boy.
Somebody write Hawkeye out of those, though, will you? I love Jeremy Renner, but he doesn't.
Isn't he like the coolest one in there?
No, he's not. He shoots an arrow.
That's what makes him so cool.
Yeah, but there's a hero that catches fire.
Yeah.
No. You give me Hawkeye over any of that.
The Hulk would wear Hawkeye out. You're welcome. Oh, don't you snow?
Okay. That shouldn't be a winner at all.
No.
Somewhere there's a 6-year-old going, that was mine.
Skull plow. Skull is something
Yeah,
they
the
chant at the
Vikings
Vikings. Yeah. And these are my top two. I came, I thought, I conquered.
Yes.
So good.
And plowabunga.
Yeah.
I'm on for it.
So many good options.
Yeah, some that didn't make it. Catch my drift.
Oh, sure.
Just scraping by.
Sleet Ulrich didn't make it.
I don't see that one here.
Because it didn't make it.
But that fits right in with Chili Eilish.
Oh, yeah.
Flake Superior.
I like
It's really good. I hate how much I like. They're all fun and charming.
They are good.
Accumulus Removus. Snow Country for Cold Men.
Oh, jeez. That's the winner.
That's wonderful. That wasn't chosen. It was definitely.
It may be because
Yeah.
my dad's out today and I'm sitting in his chair, but I feel like I have to play devil's advocate. With these things, what if something goes wrong and they have to go, we're very sorry, but the driver of Snowtorious B.I.G. passed away yesterday. That's why you can't do this sort of thing.
Yep, Snowtorious B.I.G. flipped over and crushed him.
Well, you pour one out for him and you move on with your life.
Damn right. And look what time it is, huh?
Stupid world record.
Really?
A 14-year-old math prodigy. I don't like anything about that. A 14-year-old math prodigy from India has broken multiple Guinness World Records, including the fastest time to mentally add 100 four-digit numbers.
India, you don't say.
In just one day.
Josh, you can't say things like that.
How would he sound?
You can't make me laugh.
Aaron Shukla managed to shatter a total of 6 records. Got that out. Fastest time to mentally add 100 four-digit numbers, 30 seconds.
That's insane.
Fastest time to mentally add 200 four-digit numbers, 1 minute, 0.9 seconds. Fastest time to mentally add 50 five-digit numbers, 18 seconds.
Are these written out or are they read to him?
I don't. They must be on a board. He's adding them. This is unbelievable.
I asked that and I realized how annoying of a question that was.
You are sitting at the right desk for that question.
Right.
There's something about this test that makes me want to just ruin everyone's fun. Are those being read out or are they on a chalkboard in front of this young man?
Fastest time to mentally divide a 20-digit number by a 10-digit number.
Man.
Their numbers aren't even that big. That's not
Lord.
even...
Fastest time to mentally multiply 2 5-digit numbers, and fastest time to mentally multiply 2 8-digit. What the hell? Well,
This kid a girlfriend, for
guy is-
God's sake.
He's too smart.
Ugh.
They shouldn't do that.
They're making a movie of this kid who lives in the arid Indian region.
What's it called?
Who's good with numbers.
Uh-huh.
It's called I Wish It Would Rain Man.
Josh, no matter what you said, I would have loved it.
I thought Goodwill Counting. New York.
And that's sports. Wherever you go, whatever you do, always.
I'm going to sing real high.
Be a good sport. Hey, this actually reminds me of Grace Slick and all that. Her first recording was produced by Sly Stone. There's a brand new documentary on Hulu about Sly and the Family Stone. It's really good.
Oh, no kidding.
Thank God it's not about Jefferson Starship. I wouldn't watch it, I can tell you that.
When you said Sly Stone, I thought I pictured Sylvester Stallone. And in my head, I was like, oh, I had no idea he was in the music business.
Sly Stone, he used to be a...
Yeah, of course.
I got a family band.
I went really bad. I went dark. When you said that, I thought Sly Stone slapped Grace Slicks during her first.
Sylvester Stallone had a big hit. Sylvester Stallone had a big hit ballad.
He did?
Yeah. Stallone again. Naturally.
Let's go.
Wait, please, Pat.
A little while now.
Are you?
I was going to say, please commit to the Stallone.
Are you and Josh ready to do your brand new duet? Is that coming
You
up?
have another duet
we were gonna sing something straight for Valentine's Day, perhaps, and really
nice.
we were going over the chord changes.
But we only remember the first 4 lines, so we're just going to have to wing the rest. I think.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's a couple that's annoyed with each other at Valentine's Day. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well,
this sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Josh, do you know your part?
I am pulling it up because this is a song I'm aware of, not familiar with.
All right, well, take your time. We'll enjoy Starship. Sorry, no, never mind.
Okay, you just let me know when I should come in here, Pat. You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs.
This is really pretty.
You hardly talk to me anymore.
Yeah.
When you come to the door at the end of the day.
You don't kiss my mouth lips.
You don't lick my pee-pee.
Well, maybe if you took a razor to that thing, I would.
And now after loving me late at night, well, it's good for you and you're talking and feeling all right.
Talking and feeling.
All right. Yeah.
You don't bring me flowers.
You don't wipe so well back there.
You wash your panties and leave it hanging in the sink.
For your father to buy from my OnlyFans page.
I didn't get you nothing.
Well, that's what I feel when we make love.
Should have got your diamonds. They're harder than me. I'm 73.
You know who's bigger than you are.
Pretty much everybody.
But especially your brother.
Yes, my brother is huge.
And scene.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You guys said you didn't know what was going on. That was perfect. What are you talking about?
We practiced. We've been rehearsing that for 3 months.
Beautiful.
No,
unbelievable.
There would have been jokes.
Is it news time?
Sure. Sad news. Joanne Fabrics apparently going out of business. Fabrics craft seller Joanne plans to
I thought you said
sell.
there was sad news.
I could have sworn you said that there was
sad news.
I saw that too, and I thought, I've been in Joanne Fabrics a lot, like a startling amount for not ever buying it. I always
It's
go
a
with somebody
cool
else.
kind of
but-
place.
Yeah, there are a lot of women who are crying to
Yeah,
the forecasts they live with about this. They're very sad.
Closing nearly 500 of their stores across the U.S. The move comes a month after the Ohio-based retailer filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection for the second time within a year. Joanne is now looking to sell the business and maintained in a filing that closing underperforming locations is necessary to complete that process. They currently operate about 800 stores across 49 states. Your father's a big Joanne Fabrics guy.
Why?
He's weird.
Got kids and he
crafts and
crafts
stuff.
and they go
But there's
there.
Michael's.
Yeah.
A far superior store.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, and
Because
now-
it's run by a man.
It says it right there in the title. Would you trust Joanne?
I don't
or
trust Joanne.
Michael.
Yeah.
Michael can lift heavier things than Joanne, I'm sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Joe, it's all pink fabrics over there. Michael's the flannel, manly
Absolutely.
stuff. Denim, a lot of denim over there.
Oh, our producer's saying there's somebody at the door. Who is it? A Joanne?
I actually turned around.
I did too. I was like, who's at the door? Happy Valentine's Day. It is Valentine's Day. And apparently, if you're looking for love, the Facebook, Instagram people, the Meta platform, is urging you to stay vigilant about romance scams this Valentine's Day. Warning of unsolicited messages through its apps and other social media platforms, as well as general text messages. Scammers tend to pose as attractive, single, successful individuals, building your trust over a period of time, and then they ask you for money.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Who's this, Joanne again? I lost track.
She's behind it, I'm sure.
This is not Joanne's problem. Could be Patty's problem. We don't know. No, this is kind of a serious story, I know, but it is Valentine's Day, and there are some lonely folks out there that fall for this, and it's a very sad situation. Also, apparently in Kenya, the flower industry being ravaged by pests, leading some floral farmers to rely more heavily.
That is a tough floral farmers.
Yeah. It's really hurt their they export a lot of flowers for Valentine's Day.
Floral farmers.
Floral farmers.
Josh, you nailed it. You made them look like idiots.
We're fools.
I did not realize that flowers come from Kenya. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know they were big floral farmers.
You said the flower industry in Kenya is being ravaged by pests. I feel like you could say the fill-in-the-blank industry in Kenya is being ravaged by pests.
Yeah.
That's true.
And pests is a pretty gentle word for lions.
I think I read 940 million flowers were imported for Valentine's Day this year.
What were you reading that you came across that fact?
What the hell's wrong with good old-fashioned American flowers?
I think it's like a news service called the Associated Press.
Why don't we have more flowers here in America?
We don't have that kind of space.
The hell we don't?
I feel like
California
all we have is
grows
space.
flowers.
So we have
We're lousy with
wide
space.
open.
They're
plains.
lousy with space.
Yeah, but the weather. It's a weather issue, guys. You
kinds of
can't
weather.
throw
We have all
flowers
kinds of
in the
weather.
We
ground.
have 4 seasons here.
But if Florida's hot, you go up north, it's cold.
Yeah. Hey, these only grow in cold. Well, send them to Minnesota. Well, these growing hot.
What am I doing news with the defense?
Switch places with
How about
Eagle
an average
people.
temperature? Send them to Indiana.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
NBA veteran Jim Jackson takes you on the court.
You get a chance to dig into my 14-year career in the NBA and also get the input from the people that will be joining. Charles Barkley.
I'm excited to be on your podcast, man. It's an honor.
Spike Lee, entrepreneur, filmmaker, Academy Award winner.
Knicks fans.
Now you see, I got you. But also how sports brings life, passion, music, all of this together.
The Jim Jackson Show, part of the Rich Eisen Podcast Network. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.